I had so much fun playing this game, and what sucks is that the dedicated servers have just been announced that they're going to be going away. So no more dedicated servers, and they're now going to change it to peer-to-peer matchmaking. So we're going to get one last patch update. Just real quick, I'm just going to talk about it. I'm going to read you guys the post too, and just to take the time to read it word for word, so you guys know what's going on. And the announcement came out tonight. So if you guys want to read it yourself, you don't even have to watch this in full. You guys can check it out for yourself. I'll link you guys in the description of what's going on with this game for Friday the 13th. And the reason why I made it and try to talk about it is because I met several of you guys, quite a few of you from this game alone, and I had so much fun. I just laugh when I get killed. Just no matter what happens during the game, it's so much fun to play. And this is one of my favorites, if not my main Jason that I play as. I don't know many people who pick up Part 3 as their favorite, but I like the retro color. That's like the skin I usually run around with, or my favorite to use in the game. Sometimes I'll switch it up, put the blood on him. See, he has a little, see. But all the Jasons that they have, it's just real quick, just to discuss it. They could have added Jason X in this game. I wish they did. If they didn't get into trouble, I wish they would have added him in. All these different parts from the movies. I love the classic movies of Friday the 13th. Even the remake is pretty good, but I always preferred the classics. But I'm just going to run you guys through the post real quick, and just to talk about it and read it word for word, and then I'm going to just talk about some other things. There's some other ideas I would like to see them. They could have just added that. I forgot her name from one of the movies. She had the telekinesis ability. They could have did that for one of the counselors. Let's just go check out the counselors. Of course, without her powers, with telekinesis and all that, she could have been a playable character. There's so many different survivors. They could have added new ones from the movies, new cosmetics that everyone was excited for. Even like the Halloween pack that they did, they could have came out with a brand new one for this year, because everyone's trying to usually play this. And some of you guys that are really active, you guys go crazy for Savini Jason. And I know a lot of people are trying to get that, but that's not going to happen. They're not going to give us Savini Jason. That was like a Kickstarter exclusive, I think, if I remember correctly. But there's just so many different ideas that they could have did for this game if they didn't get into trouble with that lawsuit and everything. But I still have fun playing this game. I'm still going to play it, even with the dedicated servers going away. But I'll talk more about that after I read you guys this post real quick that the developers basically came out with. So they said, all things must come to an end eventually, and while that statement might sound ominous, there's a lot to cover and a lot of news to highlight. So please read on. So here we go. Dedicated servers for Friday the 13th. The game will be decommissioned in the upcoming patch set to roll out this month, which is November. What this means is that the game will revert back to peer-to-peer matchmaking for quick play lobbies. The database servers, however, will stay active and continue to house all player progression and unlocks, so users can continue to play Friday the 13th, the game, via peer-to-peer quick play and private matches. The patch will go live in November, or this month will also be the final patch for Friday the 13th, the game, so I just said that. The team has been hard at work completing fixes for a long list of player issues to include in that final patch, and the community can expect finalized patch notes to be released in the week prior to the patch going live. The official forums will be archived in a locked state, so that players can still reference the information that lives on the various boards. As for the online presence of the game in official channels, we'll be switching to a more minimal approach. I was going to say minimal. Keeping our social media channels active for any necessary announcements only. The game will continue to be available for sale, and as such will continue to receive the full support of JasonKillsBugs.com as a resource for troubleshooting. Please do continue to use the support site for any assistance needed. As for double XP, CP, and tape drop rates that we set in the start of the outbreak, the team will opt to leave this active indefinitely, so that we'll be able to keep it. So say, for example, you just bought the game, and maybe recently, possibly, you're still going to be able to get that. You'll be able to level up quicker, get some extra points, all that good stuff, so you can unlock more stuff throughout the game. And if you get lucky to find a tape, if you don't die early, You can get those too. So just to continue, it said the team at Gun wants to thank each and every player and fan that has made Friday the 13th the game what it is today. We know this news is hard to hear despite being inevitable. We appreciate each and every one of you. Stay tuned on what is next for Gun by following along on the official Gun Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So that was the post. And the post I just read to you guys is going to be linked in the description. So you guys want to read it yourself and check it out. I don't know how you guys are feeling. And I wanted to just come out with this just to share it because I met some of you guys from the game, and I like playing this game. I didn't get it when it first came out, of course, because I play a lot of different games besides this, but I got it when it was a PlayStation Plus game, just like in Dead by Daylight was not too long to follow up as becoming a PlayStation Plus member exclusive game, limited time with Friday the 13th. So that's how I ended up getting access to this game, and I truly had so much fun. I'm not max level yet, but I just play it from time to time, and I had it for a while, and just on my dashboard, or just download it, re-download it every now and then when I want to play it. But it's a lot of fun to play with friends, and it's a lot of fun to bring people together just to have fun and mess around in the lobbies and just have a blast. But now that they're coming out with those peer-to-peer matchmaking, some people might not be so happy with that. But the key is you want to make some friends and be able to bring people together, get together with others, and be able to create your own fun. So now, for example, so say, okay, let's. I'm in the future, so let's jump. I'll just jump a couple weeks, so I'm just gonna guess it's gonna probably be out within the next 2 weeks, maybe. But we have to get the patch notes first. So the update is out and it's peer-to-peer. Someone left the game. That's the other thing that people are going to have to worry about. You go into a quick play, you play, the host leaves and rage quits. If they get killed too early, you have to find another lobby all over again. So a lot of people are going to have to deal with that unless you have your own party and you're the host of your own lobby and you can create your own fun this way. So here's the solution to that. So even though you're still going to be able to level up, which in this, but wait a minute though. Now, last I checked, if you go into private matches, you're not gonna level up. At least I don't think you do, compared to getting into the quick play. So I think private matches is probably going to be the main source of being able to play with people, or at least play the game and experience it. But if you're trying to level up and unlock stuff for your characters, you're going to have to hope that the host remains in the match even after dying too quickly. Because the thing about this game, you have to stay in the game. You have to stay in the match. If you die and you don't get a chance to get lucky enough to come back as timing, you're going to have to stay in the match and spectate for however long the game is left in the remaining 15-minute matches that they have for the time limit. You have to stay in the match to get your full experience. So that's going to probably be an issue. So I don't know if somebody out there can probably clarify it. Do you get experience from just playing private matches? Because I don't think that works. At least in this game, I don't know if you do. But if it comes down to it, the peer-to-peer matchmaking doesn't work out for you, just get a party of 8 and then just get a team going, and anybody can just take a turn. If someone doesn't want to be Jason, go on to the next person, and they can play as the killer if they want to. And you could just do it like that. Create your own fun. You could do it however you want. You could set up the matchmaking settings however you wanted it. It's completely up to you guys. But the key, I mean, it sucks that the dedicated servers are going to go away, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to try to get into matches and try, let alone stay in them. But I think this will just be the best option, just trying to bring people together and people who want to play, and some of you guys that want to continue to play this game, off screen or on screen, it doesn't matter. We can just have fun in the private lobbies, and for those who want to continue to play this game for fun and just take turns being Jason. So that's just going to be the way it's going to be in regards to this announcement. But they should just come out with a new game legally and just try not to get in trouble. And if they don't come out with Friday the 13th, I'll just throw this out there before I end this. But if they don't come out with Friday the 13th 2, or I should say Friday the 13th the game part 2, if they don't make that, come out with a Halloween game. Let's get a Michael Myers game. And I heard all the rumors they should have made. They could have came out with. They were coming out with one. I don't even know if they had it in development, or was it ready to go? I don't know the full story, but they should just come out with a Halloween game. Gunmedia should definitely do that. Make a Halloween game without getting into trouble. Come out all types of different content. They can make all the different survivors. And the Myers can get some different cosmetics, but he's already playable in Dead by Daylight. But I'll be very surprised to see what they'll come up with next. But those are just some ideas. But this game could, if this didn't get the lawsuit, we could have had Jason X, all these different cosmetics and customization options and stuff like that. Different challenges. Let's go to progression. The badges they could come out with. Here it is. See, like, look at my right side. The right side of the screen seems like it's missing 2 badges. They could have came out with more badge challenges and all that, more trophies, DLC, cosmetics, all types of stuff that they could have did for this game. But it was fun while it lasted. So if you don't like the peer-to-peer matchmaking, our best bet is just going to be custom games and try to make your own fun. But let me know what you guys think of it, and if you guys are probably going to be still playing. But we're just going to get one more update for the Friday the 13th game, and then that's it.